Hello to everyone watching this video. We are students from Facebook group from the course UHLB 3132, section 65. And in this video, we're about to have a negotiation on the topic of terrorism. We're about to rank the causes of terrorism and compare between our rankings which cause is actually the worst out of all the seven causes we have been given. So my group members are me, Abdullah, Aura, Zafir, and NRC. Okay, so I'll go first. So start off. Let's list the let's list the amount of let's list the causes that we have. So we have political conflict, socioeconomic status, school of thought slash ideology, oppression, religious justification, ethno-nationalism, and psychological nature. So from these causes, we're supposed to rank which one is the worst and the best cause of terrorism. So let me go first. So I think the most cause of terrorism is ideology slash school of thought. So let's hear our other group members. But Aura, can you begin?
For me, the first one would be the operation. As
Oppression.
we know that many huge power countries discriminate small or less power country to achieve what they want or to eliminate the races of that country.
Oppression. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
operation.
And Zafir, can we hear yours?
Yeah, for me, I think I believe it will be like political conflicts or like power struggle because we know that the most of the time the countries which are military more powerful, for instance, countries like USA, Russia, they always tend to show their power and try to dominate other countries which have less power in their less power. So I believe that political conflict is like the should be the most important one in the terrorism. Yeah.
Okay, in my point of view, I believe that ethnic plays an important role in terrorism as it's, it's defined as a belonging of to a group of people who share common beliefs and cultural influence that influence in the way that a person think and also act and react on something. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. That's very good to hear. Well, actually, out of all the reasons you guys stated, none of it are in my top three. So let me list mine. So I have ideology as the main cause, and then psychological nature as the second main cause, and then religious justification as the third cause. So why I think ideology is the main cause is because in the end, what leads you to actually, you know, um, like display an act of terrorism is your thinking, which is your ideology. So you might be motivated by other factors, but in the end, the main reason why you actually do something is because of how you think about that thing, and that is the ideology. So all these factors listed actually contribute to the ideology. So I think political conflict is there to a main reason for terrorism, but political conflict is more political conflict and power struggle, as David said, is more of a country to country type of conflict, not like internal conflict. I feel like, yeah, I feel like political conflict is what makes wars between countries, not terrorism inside a country. But that's good points from everyone. And Aura's point, which was discrimination, right? Discrimination slash
Yes.
social injustice is also, yes, a main factor which leads to terrorism. But I actually ranked it at number five. But I think, yeah, it is a good factor. So, yeah, that is just my opinion. So, what do you guys think about the other members' opinion so we can, reach an agreement? So, what do you call it? My cause, I said main cause ideology. Aura said discrimination. Zafi said political conflict, and NRC said ethnic. So, let's hear you guys.
For me, my top three is the first one is operation, as I said before. The second one is a political conflict, which I believe that the country conflict remains the primary driver of terrorism. And the third one is a religious justification.
You just
Like I believe that this is the root of operation that it has been for a long time.
true, true,
Like
true.
as we know that religion has been used to kill enslave and oppress people for centuries.
Yes, yes, I agree. Zafir?
I also agree. So for me, I think like the like I said before, political conflict is the main reason according to me, and the second comes the ideology, because yeah, uh, uh, terrorism doesn't happen with only on the basis of one person's idea. It takes a group of people who thinks, and then finally they come to a conclusion that they're gonna lead to a terrorist problem or something as such. So yeah, with the I believe with the political conflict, ideology is also equally both are similar reasons and the main reasons why something like as big as the terrorism starts. And after this comes the religious justification, because we all know that religious is used mainly is one of the cause that causes all sorts of carries activities, because by the help of using religious myths and everything else, they encourage everyone to go to war or uh, do any sort of carries activity. So yeah, I would definitely say that this is the third rank. I would rank religious justification as number three, and
Mm.
the rest will be after that. So yeah,
Okay, okay,
that's my belief.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I totally agree with Safi when he told that the people, the religions, they influence people like the way of their faith and beliefs, right? They can motivate them to, even though it's not, uh, when the person is not someone who believes in terrorism, but from the religious perspective, they can influence the person to motivate them to involve themselves in terrorism. So, from my opinion, I would rate religious justification as a second rank, because when it is justified as a religion, so the person would bravely will do it. They won't like they don't have that
Yes,
fear
yes.
of turning back. Yeah. So apart from that, they also, I would say that as my third rank, I would say that um, discrimination, as how Aura mentioned just now, when someone or a group of people being discriminated for a very long time by certain people, there is a anger and there is a unsatisfaction that grow inside, and it will explode when it reach a limit, like, so they will react on this, how they react. This is how they react, like they will try to involve themselves in terrorism, and they don't have the empathy, and they will continuously being discriminated. They will not have what they want, what they should have, in order to live a normal life as other human being, right? So this will be an important factor for them to involve and think that what they are doing is right, and it's not something that they shouldn't be doing. Yeah,
Mm.
I will vote discrimination as a third rank.
Okay, okay. Well, I think if we actually sum it up, I think all of us have religious justification as our, in our top three. I have it in my number three, our number three also. I think Anarasi and Zafir has it as number two. So I think that would be, I think that would be, yeah, I think that would be like the main ground that we have. So, okay. So for my first one, I had ideology. Second was psychological nature. Psychological nature, I guess, is just like how easy someone can be influenced, Well,
Yes.
because of psychological nature, you can be influenced by anything, by religious factors or political factors or ethnic factors. Okay. So like if your psychological nature is very weak, yeah, you can be easily influenced by any of these, which will lead you to do more terrorism. And then at number three, I had religious justification. So, but I think we can all agree on religious justification as, being up there, at least at least being top three. So that would put it as yeah, that would put it as I think the main one. The main one. Okay. So I guess we can all agree on religious justification.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, I can agree on that. Since as a human being, right, we all grow and start from we are growing up as a kid, and also we believe in a certain religion, and we believe in whatever the prophet or teachers are teaching to us, right? So this will be a main factor, like how Abdullah said, it will be a main and ground factor for this
Yeah.
terrorism.
Even if we
Yeah,
look at,
people will
like
act.
Yeah.
recent like terrorism occurrences, it has been by jihadists and like Islamists, like ISIS
Yeah.
and all these people. And although their thought is very wrong, okay, but they are still driven by religious
Yeah,
justifications. To them, that is justified, but
Yes.
no, it actually isn't. So yeah, I think religious justification would be the main reason of terrorism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, so I think we've all reached a common ground. So I think this will be the end of our negotiation discussion. And
Yeah.
thank you very much for watching. And Assalamu alaikum.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you.